Welcome everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I'm the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that operates quite a bit differently. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today so I can explain a little bit more about how everything works. Once I go over an overview, we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO. We'll actually show some of the software we've developed and how the lead program works. And then we'll close it out with Jose Gonzalez, our CSO with 29 years of experience, putting this all together to close more loans. So let me start here by sharing my screen. And hopefully most of you have checked this page out before, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean here. So we are, again, different. We are not just a lender. We are a mortgage technology company. So we are all about providing everybody proprietary tools. We've written every line of code for what you're about to see to scale up your business instantly. Basically, you can plug into our software and generate more leads from what you're already doing every day. So let me explain a little bit more about how this works. So first up, the business model. We are approved with over 135 lenders and investors. And what that really means for everybody here, we're always going to have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at the 5,000 plus in-house loan programs where we are the lender, funding the loans with our own money, drawing the docs with our law firm and all that great stuff. And if there's any reason we can't do that, we want to make sure we have a wholesale partner for that program. So what that means for everybody here, we have every program that exists, from conventional, VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR, commercial, DSCR, those are the types of things we fund in-house. Once we start going outside the box to commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, those are the types of deals we partner with a wholesale lender for. That way we have a home for every deal that comes through the door. So that's very important for us. And how do we make this all happen? Again, we've written every line of code for what you're about to see. And it all starts here with our AI-powered lead generating website, which this is just one page of here. And it's a fully integrated POS, CRM, LOS, all as well. What that really comes down to is one login for you, one login for your customer, no matter which one of our hundreds of different lenders or investors or thousands of different loan programs we go with. We can also quote our customers for 5,000 plus loan programs instantly and even automatically requote those customers when we are the lender and we're doing the loan. We have all of that pricing integrated. So that means your customers can come in from just basic name, email, phone number to completing their own 1003, pulling their own rates, pulling their own credit, getting that all synced into our LOS system without you lifting a finger. And we do that with all of our API integrations, over 50 integrations with your standard technology partners. So our LOS is based on Encompass, but you never have to log into Encompass. We also have Optimal Blue for pricing. That's industry standard for pricing, but you never need a login, just click a few buttons. And same thing for the AMCs, 5 AMCs at the click of a button. So you get the point there. Everything is just a click away. You can also plug into our automatic social media posts where we can take your picture, put it on your flyer, and automatically post that with your link to generate more leads every single day from what you're already doing without you lifting a finger. And we have our AI programmed. Our Calvin AI is programmed with the dual Oz, so Fannie and Freddie side by side. A lot of platforms have that. But we take it a step further, have our Calvin AI analyze it to see which option may be best for our borrowers. And one of the things we're very passionate about, since we're all remote here, is we still want to have all the trainings and support at your fingertips at all time. Typically, that's going to be in our remote training and learning center, more like a classroom. It's open 365 days a year, 24/7. You can get in there, take new trainings, upgrade your skills, learn new things. And we also have weekly loan officer trainings on different topics. We do those live on YouTube, such as putting together different loans, structuring loans, clearing different conditions, all kinds of different things, and thousands of videos overall. We also have our real-time Zoom support. We can get in there with our processing team. Since we're all remote here, we still want to get face-to-face. They can take over your screen, click your buttons, get you unstuck on whatever you need to do during business hours. And we have our Knowledge Center program with thousands of articles, not just from us, but all of our partners as well. So thousands of articles at the click of a button there in our Knowledge Center, tips, tricks, guidelines, videos, all kinds of different resources. And then we have our Calvin AI programmed with the federal and state regulations, so anybody can get an instant answer for compliance issues with our Calvin AI there. And the final category here, definitely one of our favorite things. We love to close our DSCR business purpose loans in 44 states, which is a great opportunity for everybody to expand your licensing footprint without necessarily having to get more licenses. We have all kinds of different ways company leads come in. Just know it's a simple 50-50 split. Kyle will show you how all the leads work here in a second. And if you want to generate your own leads, you can plug into our system. We can take our ads, copy them for you, put your budget on it. Or if you've already spending money on your own lead campaigns, you can bring those in instantly with our API. and webhook. You can also click a button at any time and refer deals to your teammates. Maybe you don't have that state. Maybe you haven't done that loan type before. Just click the button and earn 75 basis point working with your team. And as Kyle mentioned before we went live here, since we're all remote, we'd love to meet everybody face to face at least once per year. So we do our annual retreat here in Miami. We do a VIP yacht party, get everybody at the hotel room covered. And it's a great weekend of events, including past speakers like Kevin O'Leary from the Shark Tank and Marcus Amonis from The Profit. It's a great weekend to meet everybody finally face to face. Now let's talk about the comp plans. So first up here on the left, we're going to talk about the Broker Unlimited plan. So this is more for people that are used to the wholesale channel, the broker channel, and you can earn 100% commission of what we're charging our customers, right? So if we're on a 275 comp plan, we charge a customer 275 basis points, we're going to earn 275 basis points. On conventional non-QM, that's 2.75%. And if you take a company lead, it's a simple 50-50 split, so 137.5 basis points or 1.375%. And you can broker with over 135 lenders and commercial partners, of course. We are on a 275 comp plan, so that's lender or borrower paid. And you're going to be working with the lender account executive and their team because we're not the lender, you're working with the other lenders there. And you're going to be working with a third-party processor, so that's how the wholesale channel works. So definitely working with those other teammates there. And if at any time you need to refer a deal to a correspondent loan officer, you can still earn 75 basis points to refer it to our in-house team that has more flexibility with pricing, etc. And everybody has access to company leads at a 50-50 split. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives. And if you're just using the platform here, it's a $2.99 per month tech fee with no transaction fees because you're working with the other lenders and just using our platform and licensing system, of course. Now, if you need more support or you're used to the correspondent channel where there's a lot more flexibility, the correspondent loan officer plan is definitely the one for you here. You can earn up to 200 basis points. Standard comp here, 150 basis points on conventional non-QM. That's 1.5%. And if you take a company lead, simple 75 basis points here, so 0.75%. Everybody can go non-del or brokered with 135 investors and lenders. And because we are the lender, we have flexibility with pricing and price matching. And you're going to be working with a mentor to structure your file and disclose that file since, again, we are the lender. You're going to be working with your teammates here in-house. And you're going to be working with our in-house processing team as well since we are the lender. And you can even use our Calvin AI Loan Officer Assistant that's going to be programmed with all your conditions since they're in our system and help you push that loan from start to finish. And you can earn 50 basis point bonus for any volume over 2 million. Again, we want to build a platform and a system for everybody to scale up. So if you're rocking and rolling, we want to get as much comp back to you as we can. Everybody has access to unlimited leads at a 50-50 split. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives. And the important difference here, no monthly fees for our in-house team here on the correspondent plan. Now go ahead and click the button and you can go ahead and sign up for the plan that's applicable for you and go ahead and upgrade whenever you're ready. But let's pass it over to Kyle now. Can actually show us how some of these software works. Are you ready, Kyle?
Yep, absolutely. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. All right. So just to point out a couple of things here about the CRM, just like any other CRM, you can take your notes, send your email, send your text, but then you also have a button here for our AI assistant to do that for you. You can obviously set reminders for yourselves, put people on action plans, drip campaigns, to email and text them automatically, all that kind of good stuff. But what really starts to set us apart here is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client, just by plugging in some info without needing to pull their credit or anything, you can put in the info, click the button here to get all the rates from the different outlets we have, select the rates you want to show your client. And again, within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with them, you can send them a nice quote that looks like this, where they can see the rate choices you gave them. They can scroll over these things to see what they mean. You'll notice it pulls in the Google map automatically, the property taxes automatically, the Zestimate automatically, does an insurance estimate for them automatically as well, has the proposed loan info here, does the automatic breakdown of taxes, insurance, estimated lender fees. And then if we scroll down, of course, you're here as the loan originator, but also you can attach your realtor partner. So your realtor partner is absolutely love this because they know when they send you a referral, not only are you going to be able to quote them with this cool system within minutes, but you can attach the realtor to it. So they're informed on what's going on. They're seeing that, hey, you're putting them in front of their client's face saying, hey, we're your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line. So your realtor partners are going to want to refer you deals using this as opposed to people who are not, right? Now, the coolest part about all this is that your client can then just click start my loan application. And what that does is brings them right to their borrower portal, which looks like this, where they can start their 1003 right here. They don't need to leave the page, upload the documents that we need. They can see their loan info here. They can see the milestone of where their loan is at, which of course updates automatically as you go through on your end. So your borrower has everything they need back here on their borrower portal. Now, let me show you what it looks like on your end once they've submitted their application. So this is your portal. And once they've submitted their application 100% complete, we actually pull credit instantly and automatically. Your client doesn't have to put in their credit card and pay for it or anything. We pull credit instantly and automatically. That way, by the time you come in here and open the Encompass API, not only is the 1003 already pulled in here, but the credit is already pulled and imported. The liabilities are already imported. So everything is already here, ready for you to originate the loan. Now, I do want to point out the dual laws, as Nick was talking about. We do have the dual automated underwriting for running Fannie and Freddie automated underwriting at the click of a button here. But then we take it a step further by putting it side by side and analyzing it and letting you know which might be best for your customer. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, if we scroll down here, you'll see that there's actual underwriting conditions right here so that you can go ahead and fulfill those conditions, whether it's you or your processor can go ahead and upload a document, dispute the condition, whatever you need to do here in your loan. So that is how we can take a client from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in our CRM, quoting them in our CRM, sending them, or excuse me, having them complete their 1003, upload their documents, pulling the credit, fulfilling the conditions, everything here in one system with one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. So the leads that are coming in live from our ad campaigns here are the ones that are going to be coming in via text message. Now, as Nick said, we are from a more marketing background, so we don't buy leads from third parties. All our leads are from our campaigns. And what happens is when a lead comes in from our campaign, you're actually sent a text message instantly, so you can call the lead right then. So let me just show you. This is just a little snapshot of about an hour worth of text to my test account here. So this is what you would be seeing typically. Notice within the hour here, I got some text with leads, some regular purchase leads, some general requests, some DSCR leads, some foreign national leads. So all different kinds of leads coming in here for you to claim. Those are the live leads coming in from our ad campaigns. Now, another way that we provide you with leads is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. We have a button there that you can press to drop a message to them. If they don't answer, it drops an automated text and email to them and moves right on to the next call. So you can call hundreds of people in a day, dropping messages to them as well. And we provide the leads in here for you. So you'll see we have thousands of leads in here for you to call. And these are real opted-in leads. We also have lists like realtor lists. We can call hundreds of realtors in a day, right, to build those relationships. So we always have leads here in the auto dialer for you to call. Now, another way that you can work leads in our system is, as Nick mentioned before, we can actually copy our ad campaigns and run those for you if you want to do your own campaigns. So you'll see here on the ad campaign page, you can just purchase the ad campaign here. What we do is we copy our campaigns that we've already proven out that we know work. You let us know which kind of leads you want. We route those to you, and there is no lead split on the back end, right? Because you did the campaign on the front end. So this is not required, and we're going to give everybody free leads every day on a 50-50 split on the back end. But if you want to boost your pipeline even more, and you want to boost your pipeline with leads that do not have the 50-50 lead split on the back end, then you can do so here with just the click of a button. You don't need to know how to set up ad campaigns or route leads or anything like that. It's just going to happen automatically. We handle that for you by putting your budget on our proven out campaigns there for you. Now, another way to work leads in our system here is that you can import leads from wherever you want. So maybe you're already buying leads from another third party. Maybe you're doing ad campaigns yourself on Facebook or something like that. You can use the webhook here that we give you. And we give you the instructions here on how to bring those leads in from that lead source instantly and automatically into our CRM. So as soon as that lead comes in from that third party, it's injected into your CRM. Our CRM notifies you so you can call them and quote them and go through the whole process like any other lead. So basically, every way there is to work leads, we provide that here in our system. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do here is turn it over to Jose. Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as a loan officer and a realtor. So we'll have him talk about how this all comes together to close loans and the support that we have here. Then we'll go ahead and open it up to questions. So go ahead, Jose.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar and joining the Mortgage Calculator as a loan originator. So you heard about our leads program, definitely second to none in the industry. And the technology, also amazing. Those leads are going to be coming in at the speed of light. You got to have the technology, which we do, to be able to capitalize on all those leads. Rest assured, you will also receive plenty of support, because when everything is going to be coming at you that fast, you want to make sure that you're able to connect all the dots, capitalize on all those leads, be able to properly use the technology, which, touching on the technology, remember, everything is fully integrated for you. The leads, you don't have to worry about setting anything up. It is all set up for you. It's basically plug and play. Definitely good for somebody from my generation. So you will be assigned to a mentor as soon as you finish your training. Your mentor will be there to assist you as soon as those loan applications, submitted emails come in. Our system does alert you as soon as a customer submits an email. Submits a loan application, you will get that email. Your mentor also gets that email. I also get that email, and we will all be replying to that email, giving you some quick pointers in preparation for you getting ready for your loan structure meeting with your mentor, which will occur within 24 hours or less, as soon as you can book the meeting, to have the loan structure reviewed and get you on your way to getting the file ready to disclose. We do disclose all of our non-Dell files where we're the lender in-house. So you will review that file with your mentor, and your mentor will disclose it at the end of the meeting. If it's a brokered file, because we do also offer you the wholesale channel for those few scenarios where we are not able to fund options for that product, like fixed flip loans, for example, and ground up construction, then you would still review that file with your mentor prior to going and getting that file disclosed. Now, on the non-Dell side, when the file is disclosed, everybody signs, our intake department takes over. They will register that file for you on the portal. They will submit it to underwriting. No need for you to have any portal credentials or worry about any of that. Then when the loan is approved, our in-house processing, which we have on all of our non-Dell deals, takes over. They will synchronize the conditions into the CRM, and you will work together with your loan processor to get the loan to closing. Now, in order to get the loan to closing, you may need some loan structure meetings, right? That's very important here, especially with all the vast array of products that we offer. We have many success stories in the live support Zoom room, where you can find me from 2 to 6 p.m., giving loan structure and quote assistance, as well as our in-house processors giving procedural guidance as well on non-structure related items. We have many success stories in the Zoom room. For example, one that comes to mind, one of our MLOs, her first lead she picks up on her lead plan that she subscribed to. Wouldn't you know it, the borrower had been denied at another lender, full doc. She comes to the structure meeting thinking she had a bank statement loan in hand. Luckily for her, she did partake in the loan structure meeting that we offer. And turns out what she really had was a profit and loss loan. And happy to say, after I think it was 3 additional structure meetings that we had, 3 weeks and 2 days later, that loan did close. $1,056,000, which is not too bad for her first loan, $16,000 commission, which is amazing for her first commission with the company. And I can confidently say that probably would not have closed as a P&L loan. She probably would have submitted a bank statement loan and it would have been denied and that loan wouldn't have closed. But luckily for her, she did seek the assistance that we offer, and we were able to provide the guidance she needed. And she even had an appraisal transfer included with that deal as well, that we helped her, walked her through that process. So just like that, we have many more success stories at the Mortgage Calculator. So looking forward to having you on board as a member of our team, helping you structure your loans and close your deals.
All right, thank you, Jose. Let's get into the next steps, and then we will go ahead and open it up to questions here. So when you're ready to move forward, you're going to go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join again and apply for the applicable plan here. Now, again, to just go over the difference between the plans, broker unlimited plan, typically for more experienced loan officers, people used to being brokers, right? The wholesale channel. And you're earning 100% of your commission. All you're paying is the $299 a month tech fee, right? There's no transaction fees. There's no commission split. You're making 100%. So that's literally all you're paying there. But again, you're brokering those loans, working with a third-party processor, typically for more experienced people or people used to the wholesale channel. Correspondent side here, if you're used to the correspondent side and like the flexibility of being the lender, and of course you can also broker here as well, the correspondent side is also typically better for a newer loan officer because it has much more support, right? Because we are doing everything in-house here. So you're going to have your in-house mentorship, your in-house processing, and of course, no monthly fees because you're an in-house loan officer here. So the big difference between those plans, again, typically for more experienced loan officers want to make 100%. Typically from less experienced loan officers are just people that love the correspondent channel. Now, you're going to go ahead and apply for the plan that you want to come on board with. Now, you can go ahead and once you sign up here, it's going to take you right to sign the compensation agreement. Now, don't worry, it's not going to, make you sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy as well. So take your time and review it. But once you do sign that initial agreement, that's what's going to kick off all of the next steps. We'll reach out to get your employment documents. We will reach out to have you walk us through how to sponsor your license, all that kind of good stuff, right? So that is the next step, is go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join and select the applicable plan. And we put that link in the chat as well. Now, I know there may be some people watching that aren't licensed yet. If you're not licensed yet, we actually do have a partnership with a mortgage school where you can get your license, and then we reimburse you for the cost of the course and your NMLS fees and all that kind of stuff. We reimburse you for the cost of that on your first check. So cool way to get some help getting licensed there. So you can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training. If you're not licensed yet, that course walks you through everything from start to finish, how to register with the NMLS. It includes the 20 hours of education that you're going to need. It includes test preparation as well and all that kind of good stuff. And then again, we reimburse you on your first check. So if you're not licensed yet, the mortgagecalculator.com/training. If you're already licensed, then of course you're going to want to go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join and go ahead and apply for the applicable plan. So with that being said, let's go ahead and stop recording and we will open it up to questions here.